Arctic polar bears are facing near extinction by the end of the century if the sea ice they depend on for survival continues to disappear. That is the stark warning from a new study looking at the long-term future of the bears as greenhouse gas emissions cause frozen hunting grounds to melt. Victoria Gill reports.
They are the poster species for climate change. Predators that depend on a fragile, transient hunting ground, the Arctic sea ice. And this study has shown that polar bears' survival is tied to that ice. The scientists used models based on satellite data to forecast sea ice decline in the Arctic over the coming decades. That enabled them to predict a future tipping point, to create a timeline for when the frozen hunting season will be too short for the bears to fatten up before the summer. At the current rate of warming, the researchers say all but a few polar bear populations will collapse before 2100.
With less fat, they're entering a fasting season that's longer than it used to be.
So is that now unavoidable? Are we already on that trajectory to just lose polar bears?
The trajectory that we're on now is not a good one. But if society gets its act together globally, we can halt global warming in time to save polar bears. And if we do, we'll benefit the rest of life on Earth, including ourselves.
The consequences of climate change are already playing out in the Arctic landscape. And this new timeline, the researchers say, is a stark reminder that the survival of an entire species is at stake. Victoria Gill, BBC News.
Yeah, very stark warning there.